chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
Me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Simpson, set to get this one started. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle.
On the ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first down.
Davis. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 18.
Back to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll try it now with Walker. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on 4th down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. 1st down, New Orleans.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Saints.
From the gun, it's Shuck. That is caught at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New Orleans. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point, up and good. Saints will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Here we go. Here we go. Ready up.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
The 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready.
RPO will throw to right. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about
as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now inside the 25. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Wide on the RPO. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Point after, coming up here. He's got it. And the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. Now an opening past the 30. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, he's got it open, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass works to perfection. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
The right side to Olave. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
It's a gain of 29.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. As they go to work on first and goal. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it. Unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the win. So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Shuck going to throw it on third and goal. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to get that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
A gain there of 11. First down, Seattle.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 19 Tight, 79 Broncos, Panther 11, Dragon 60, Mustang 19. Go!
He'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Cup 19, Cup 19.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. On first down, shot. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing on second down, shot. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Let's go.
Throwing is shot. Throw left side. That's Johnson. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he's not getting it away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A loss of 2.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. To throw is shot. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and they're It's getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They were first and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll run on first down with Kamara. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now shot. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And he thought about throwing it away, but he can't get rid of it, and that's going to go down as a sack.
It's third down. You're trying to extend the play, Mike, as long as you can. Give your receivers every chance to find some open space. But in this case, he bought as much time as he could, but in the end, he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
At their own 35-yard line.
Not Lion. Ready? Top 19. Cougar 19. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. Pick up a 46 yards.
Ready, set.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Raheem Rice. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his second touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Seahawks make the lead for it. It is 17-13. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break. But he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Seahawks, that is their second. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jonas Sanker is there to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. Dragon 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Hill with to throw. Moving to his left. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks tag on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Shuck looking to throw on 1st down. That one out high. 4th and narrow. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. From the 21. Here's 2nd down and 9. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Room to run. Past the 30. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 27 yards. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down, Saints.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Leonard Williams getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To the air is Shuck. And he'll just bite the ball and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Shuck. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. Switching to the left side. He's got him. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard
19,
line.
18. Hey, here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
He'll drop the throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
7-2. Panthers 60. Panthers. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's dropped off for Walker. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Dragon 60. 19. Cowboy 80. 19.
Rizzo now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw even if it's not there.
And he's in! Seahawks. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy great, taken high in the draft. Nothing from him is like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this. Continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with command. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for his gain of about 4. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. A tight end in motion now. On play action, it's shut. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you could nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
And that is incomplete. The contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, sure lucky it hasn't been even more. Defense, great job there defensively. They know exactly where that first down marker is. It looked for a minute like he was going to be able to pick up enough yards to convert on that 4th down, but he doesn't. He's just shy, and that is a great stand here by this defense.
Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Left side in the hands of Brown. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
That's good.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the 1st down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the 1st down.
Jackson, Smith, and Digba, the intended receiver.
Incomplete.
It's 2nd down.
To 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Seattle.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to get the ball to start the 2nd quarter as time expires here in the 1st. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Operating out of the gun, this is shot. That's made right side. It's Johnson. He's close to a 1st down. A gain of 9. Nice catch and catch on 1st down. Second and inches.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body the man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, You're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be incomplete. They can take that chance, trailing here in the fourth. They will turn it over on down.
79 Broncos. Let's go now. Buffalo 8, Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, Warriors 70. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Cup 19, Cup 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. The scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bucks, 19 Lions. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
15-yard line.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Back to throw. On the run to the right. He runs with it. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds. That will bring up third down.
That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Moving to his right. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And the ball's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. They want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 35.
Here is Shutt on first and 10. So right side to Olave.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Back deep for Olave. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. And once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
It's a give now to Kamara. And he will score. Game on. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown Saints. It's his fourth rushing touchdown of the year. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. Pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Half midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit picked off by one. Pass
go the entire length of the field at the end of this drive, he certainly ends on a high note after giving up that touchdown.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, Shuck. Got it into the hands of Olave. And he'll be ripped out of bounds after a gain of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
19, go!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one swung out wide to Walker, and he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
yards on the pickup.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up, and until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Cup 19, Cup Panther 11, 65.
They'll look to throw. Headed left, buying time. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19, 18.
He'll look to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is Luck. Throw. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
The
Seattle.
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Palmer now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Camaro. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Chuck to throw on second down. Man down the field, it's Olave. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
Here's first and 10.
For the Saints, first down. It's a gain of 20.
From the gun,
First down,
it's Shuck.
Saints.
Throw, left side, that's Johnson. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shuck looking to throw on first down. Flushed to his left. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
At their own 19-yard line.
60. Panthers 60, Eagles 60. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Mustang Knights.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch.
It's a gain of 32
It's another
yards.
big play in a game that's had its
for
share.
Seahawks.
32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Okay, ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
12 at the Saints' 40-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar Knights.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Out to his right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. Here's Walker. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
The kicker on for the point after.
The extra point is good. And the Seahawks tack on one more to their lead.
Saints 21. Michael Dixon,
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Palmer now to return. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
The Saints take over.
We've seen him take back more than one kickoff already this season, and that was nearly another one. He's well on his way to a Pro Bowl selection, and he has been one of the top weapons in the league all year long.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Sharp. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Tamara. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
35-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, they do.